Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 23rd February 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback, and I write on fiction, spiritualism, and other assorted subjects. This is my exclusively spiritual channel, and today I wish to talk to you about the four layers of the human body and the Kundalini chakra. We have already talked about Mooladhara chakra and the vibrations of causal intelligence, astral mind, and etheric body on the gross body that decides on the performance of a living entity in the Mooladhara chakra. Today we will talk about Swadhishthana chakra, which is the second chakra after Mooladhara chakra in the Kundalini spinal cord. This Swadhishthana chakra is known for deliciousness. Deliciousness is meant to be something which is delicious to the senses of a human entity. There are five senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. These are if and these five senses relish something as delicious, then Swadhisthana chakra is activated. Today we will talk about those living entities or human entities whose performance or otherwise was influenced by the vibrations that they caught from the three subtle bodies and who were tainted by ego. Now, let us talk about sight. Sight means something which is delicious to the eyes. We will make it short here. In India, there is a film industry called Bollywood. One actor who was very delicious to the eyes of the public was known as Rajesh Khanna. However, without this guy's knowing about it, his causal intelligence was activated and his body began catching vibrations from the causal body. This made him such a mega star within years that the whole world was flabbergasted, and this guy was called the phenomenon. However, as I had told before, he was not aware of this genius, and so soon enough his false ego, his emotional astral mind, his feelings, and his senses took over this causal intelligence, and soon his debacle began because his extraordinary intelligence was converted into sheer cunning and animal cruelty because of his astral feelings and emotional ego or false ego and his etheric senses. Another guy who was an ordinary actor called Amitabh Bachchan took a cue from this guy's life and found out, because he was a very intelligent person, that this guy's causal intelligence was responsible for his stardom. Amitabh Bachchan clung on to his own causal intelligence and became a still bigger megastar than Rajesh Khanna. Similarly, hearing, we hear songs, and hence songs are delicious. There were two singers, one was called Muhammad Rafi and the other was called Talat Mahmood. Frankly speaking, when it came to sheer credentials, Talat Mahmood was far higher than Muhammad Rafi, who had never taken any classical musical training. However, Muhammad Rafi's causal intelligence came to the fore and he became a superstar and a megastar as a film Bollywood singer. Talat Mahmood fell down on his causal intelligence and became emotional and egoistic and had his senses take over him, and so he took to all sorts of bad habits and vices, as a result of which he was angrily dropped by his own mentor called Mr. Naushad. Similarly, I'll talk about another person called Kishore Kumar, who was a singer. Initially, this guy was confused with his life and he was interested only in his etheric senses. After getting a few knocks of life, he suddenly got interested in causal intelligence, and in 1969 he became a full-fledged singer and was a mega star by the time he reached his 58th age in 1986 or 87. That is within a matter of 20 years. Now we will talk about the other delicious sense called taste. There was this young man called Raja Gopal whose causal intelligence was at the fore when he started a chain of hotels called Saravana Bhavan. His causal intelligence was so much powerful that within a matter of years he had a complete chain of restaurants all over Tamil Nadu and the world. However, success went to his head probably, and suddenly this very intelligent man fell to his etheric senses, lust, and ego, and he unfortunately committed a murder and was imprisoned for life, where he died in a prison hospital. If only this man had clung only to his own sense of hotelier than what he already was. This is all for the present. Let us talk in my next video. Good night.